Wash it away!
Marcelot's embrace is a blessing. Take Marcelot within your heart.
It's within you! Get to my ward!
New apprentice, if you can hear my voice...
That's fine.
This is Tamriel talking to you through this speaking tube. I assume that you and Sherazar have been exploring the wellspring. We've built something impressive here, don't you think? Other apprentices? Oh, you mean Sherazar's predecessors, the ones selected during the past few harvests. About them, well, they've been dealing with a very special experiment. Utterly secret, you understand? Certainly. Just as soon as you report to me. I must complete Sherazar's orientation and training. Some parts of the wellspring can be extremely dangerous. I'll expect you back in...
A new apprentice? How curious. And are those samples of Shirahari's mushrooms? Excellent. I've been anxious to taste the new harvest. Texture similar to guar hide. Flavor equivalent to wet moss. Not what I hoped for. Interesting question. As far as I know, no new apprentices have entered the wellspring since Garthel's accident. But I have a bigger concern. At least Shirahari can grow mushrooms. My plants refuse to live no matter what I do. Of course, Lector Narl tasked each of us with a different experiment. I'm attempting to grow plants without the benefit of the simulated sunlight. I haven't had any success so far, but someone has to tackle the difficult experiments. Lector Narl developed it using techniques he still refuses to share. The simulated sunlight provides nourishing energy that makes most of the plants we grow thrive. Not my plants, mind you. Oh, no, that would ruin the experiment. Oh, Towen's been with Lector Narl the longest. She might know something more. You'll need to cross my garden to reach her. Just watch out for the blasted fabricants. They keep eating my plants and clogging up the gear. I just don't.
If you can hear my voice, step to the nearest speaking tube this instant. This is Lecton. I see. Prohibited. Did he?
Interruptions are counterproductive. The 7th law of Gears teaches us that. Well, since you've already distracted me, you might as well tell me what you want. Idrono. His experiment was doomed from the beginning. You can't grow plants without a source of nourishing light. My plants thrive thanks to the use of Lector Narrow's simulated sunlight. But I wasn't informed we were getting new apprentices. That was the practice until Gathal died. Then the Lector sealed his private workshop and gave us these experiments to conduct while he perfected his simulated sunlight. It makes our annual harvest possible. If there were other apprentices, I'd know. I suppose Lector Naril could have more apprentices toiling in his private workshop. He keeps numerous secrets, so what's a few more? You can enter the workshop through the busted vent over there. Ignorance of his rules might grant you some... Lector Naril...
Disappointed, Sherazar. Shirahari's lack of safe passage has been rendered inoperable. Now, return to me immediately.
Meticulous notes. That's the story of how the Everwound Wellspring was created. Lector Narrow. The early experiments failed, even though Lector Narrow perfected his alchemical solution. I never knew what went into making the Wellspring work. I wonder how they finally got the simulated sunlight to nourish the plants. simulated sunlight is the life force of the missing apprentices? That's horrible. We need to see what's inside Narwhal's private workshop. Is that the inductor? The apprentices. It sucked the life out of them. This is the Lecter's simulated sunlight inductor. And just as we read in his notes, he's using the life force of the most recent apprentices to power the device. So the Seal would never approve of this. Never in a million clicks of the Great Gear. No. If we leave, Lecter Narwhal will just use Shirhari or one of the others. We have to do something. We have to stop this madness. People shouldn't be turned into plant food. At least not while they're still healthy and vibrant. It's not natural.
So now you know the secret of the wellspring. You see your role in our grand plan. Time is short. The life force of the previous apprentices is nearly depleted.
Because you failed.
There's nothing to be done for these poor apprentices. The inductor has drained every drop of life from their bodies. But what of Lecter Narwhal? He cloaks his evil in good intentions. The Lecter lied. He tricked the apprentices and killed them. But the machine does allow the plants to grow and provides food for the Clockwork City. I wonder, what if someone willingly sacrificed themselves to feed the people? Yes, one life a season in exchange for a bountiful harvest. What could be more noble than sacrificing your life to feed the hungry? And I'll continue to work with the remaining apprentices. Maybe we can find another way, someday.
How horrible! Those apostles.
All dead, not just dead. Drained of life to create food in the summer.
that could be helpful. What do you suppose they do for fun around here?
I've got a lot. Thanks for...
Stendar is with you. I can feel it.
By the word, I wind the gears. Please state your business. Reflecting. Information. The brass...
Within the tree? How would one find them? The tree is so large.
There's a sweet shop around here? Do you think Maj noticed us returning to the Enclave? I hope she did.
Pudding on.
Yo, wait a